The Tale of the Vinder Viper. A man came home from work one day. It was a normal work day. And he was checking his messages on his phone. And he had received several calls that were probably spam. And he wasn't familiar with these callers. And he went ahead and went to his voicemail and listened to all of his messages. And he had a strangely odd and cryptic voicemail that said, "Hello, I am the Vinder Viper. Thank you for your appointment in 1 year." Well, he didn't make any appointment with anybody named Vinder, so he deleted the email and went on about his life. He had forgotten all about the strange voicemail when about 6 months later, again he's checking his phone, and again he has a message saying, "Hello, I am the Vinder Viper, and I will be at your house in 6 months." I thought that was a little creepy. Still no big deal. Probably the wrong number. So he deletes the message and once again goes about his life. 3 months later, he again has a message on his phone. "Hello, I am the Vinder Viper, and I will be at your house in 3 months." It's starting to get a little weird, but still, no big deal. Again, he deletes the message and goes on about his life. But he gets a call about 2 months later, again the same message, and at this point, he's starting to be a little freaked out. And again the voice says, "Hello, I am the Vinder Viper. I will be at your house in 1 month." Well, he starts to talk to his neighbor, who is a police officer, and the police officer neighbor tells him that there's not really anything they can do. It's probably just an odd phone call. He can't do anything at this point, but just to let him know if anything happens weird again. And so a week passes, and another week, and he hasn't heard anything, and another week. But finally, the last week rolls around, and the man once again receives a phone call with the message, "Hello, I am the Vinder Viper. I will be at your house in 1 week." Well, dude's starting to be a little freaked out. Calls his neighbor. "Hey man, I've got that phone call again. Is there anything that we can do?" "Oh, they just say that you're going to be at your house. There's nothing threatening about it. There's really not anything that we can do yet. But I tell you what I can do, friend. I'll come over and stay with you these last few days just to make sure that nothing's going on. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. You're a real friend." So his neighbor moves in with him for the week, and they kind of hang out and watch TV and just waiting to see what will happen. Well, 2 days later, again the phone call. "Hello, I am the Vinder Viper, and I will be at your house in 5 days." Every day for the remainder of the week, he gets a phone call with a message that says, "Hello, I am the Vinder Viper. I will be at your house in 4 days. 3 days. 2 days. 1 day." Well, the last day dawns, and dude is totally freaking out. He does not know what to do. They're in their house. The windows have been checked. The doors are locked. You know, they've trying to set up themselves so they can protect themselves as best as they can. That morning, he gets the final phone call. "Hello, I am the Vinder Viper. I will be at your house very, very soon." Waiting. Tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock. Finally, the silence is broken by the sound of the doorbell ringing. Ding-dong. He cautiously goes to the door, peeps through the window, the little peephole in the door. He doesn't see anything. He can't see anything out of the windows close to the door. Cautiously, slowly, despite the fact that his friend is shaking his head, no, don't open the door. He slowly opens the door, and there his eyes at last behold a itty-bitty, tiny, elderly lady looking up at him with the biggest smile, and she says to him, "Hello, I am the Vinder Viper. I've come to wipe your windows."